Welcome back to First Verse with Steve and Marissa.
Mm-mm.
We're in Numbers chapter 17.
It's called The Budding of Aaron's Staff.
My wife is just so cute.
17 verse 1. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and get 12 staffs from them." Interesting that it's 12. One from each leader of each of their ancestral tribes. Write the name of each man on his staff. On the staff of Levi, write Aaron's name, for there must be one staff for the head of each ancestral tribe. Place them in the tent of meeting in front of the testimony where I meet with you. The staff belonging to the man I choose will sprout. Interesting. And I will rid myself of this constant grumbling against you by the Israelites. Okay, well, I don't have any notes yet, but that's very different. I'm going to let you read from verse 6.
So Moses spoke to the children of Israel, and each of their leaders gave him a rod apiece, for each leader according to their father's houses, 12 rods. And the rod of Aaron was among their rods. And Moses placed the rods before the Lord in the tabernacle of witness. Now it came to pass on the next day that Moses went into the tabernacle, and behold, the rod of Aaron, the house of Levi, had sprouted and put forth buds, had produced blossoms and yielded ripe almonds. Wow, that's quite the ordeal. And Moses brought out all of the rods from before the Lord to all the children of Israel, and they looked, and each man took his rod. And the Lord said to Moses, "Bring Aaron's rod back before the testimony, to be kept as a sign against the rebels, that you may put their complaints away from me, lest they die." Key note there that just comes to mind, keep Aaron's rod as a sign against the rebels. That's it's not just plural, it's present tense. There are
Mine
currently
says a sign to the rebellious.
there
Maybe
are
more than one.
there are going to always be people in your camp that just want to stir up trouble because they think they know best. It's a no camp is 100% pure. Everyone's going to have defectors in it. That's why it's so important to keep your people close, test them on a regular basis to make sure their hearts are still pure, not because you're paranoid, but because you don't need trouble. Okay, verse 11. Thus did Moses just as the Lord had commanded him, so he did. So the children of Israel spoke to Moses, saying, "Surely we die, we perish, we all perish. Whoever comes near the tabernacle of the Lord must die. Shall we utterly die?" My God, what a bunch of stiff-necked sissies. All they do is whine and complain.
They were more concerned about their physical condition than their spiritual condition.
Yeah, that's most churches right there.
Yeah.
My note at 12 says, so many people had died in the plague, which was sent back because of the rebellion of Korah, and in other plagues directed by God from the tabernacle, that Israel was now terror-stricken and in despair of even being able to approach the tabernacle. God therefore gave the Levites assurances of renewed blessings and provided laws to be observed in the service of the tabernacle, which would protect the people from bearing any iniquity of the tabernacle. He gave the laws of the red heifer, which were laws of separation for all Israel, enabling them to be made clean.
Mm.
And we'll talk about that in
Mm-hmm.
chapter 19. That's a big one that's kind of coming out
Mm-hmm.
today. Not many notes here.
Mm-mm.
Let's see, verse 7.
I feel like it's a very clear cut, like, chapter. Like, we have another instance of them complaining, and then God making a way to show them, like, hey, I'm still with you. And then they start complaining again. Like,
So one of the things I thought of at the top of my head was like, no one except Moses entered the place where the rods were. So who would say, well, what if Aaron or what if Moses traded places with one of the rods? And that's not what I thought. That's just how people think. All right, well, Moses is the only one sorting stuff like a ballot box. Well, how do we know the ballots haven't been tampered with?
well,
So
I
hang on.
wonder if the staffs, like, it's not like they went to a staff store.
Well, yeah.
Like, I wonder if the staffs were unique enough that, like, when they saw Aaron's budding,
I have a note.
oh, that it was clearly his.
Yeah, each rod of the 12 bore a mighty name. So their names
Mm-hmm.
were inscripted on there. Through the night where they lay hidden within the tabernacle, the sons of Israel might have expressed confidence in such and such, and a name as today as in the modern church do the same. But in the morning, all the rods were found to be dead sticks, notwithstanding the names they bore, except the rod of Aaron. It alone
Oh.
was living, beautiful, and accepted.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you want to call this one?
Yeah. Simple, easy, and done.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Yeah, I don't have anything else that really stands out too much. We love you. Nothing you can do about it, and see you next time.